Welcome back. You are watching TTTT right here on NTV. Anto, I know you have a tweet. Mato, you have a tweet. So let's start off with Anto.
So there's Max Nilma 26 who says, now that the FIFA World Cup is over, I feel like I've died a little inside, like literally.
Yeah, I felt the same way. I'm not going to lie. Mato?
Hapa kuna mbili. There is Easy Mfisa anasema, we are proud of you Amina. Tuko locked, mtoto amemeza remote. And then hiyo lazima ningesema hii. Alafu tuko na moja hapa inasema imeenda wapi? Yes, there is Lucky Olwatch anasema Anto is actually right. Luyas need cargo flights more. Have you ever seen how their buses get loaded with all household stuff?
Thank you, guys. There's also Max Nilma on the story we're about to talk about. Salt Bay did something really stupid. You don't bully your way to hold the grandest prize of all. I mean, the World Cup Champions Trophy is held by former winners, heads of state, and a few select individuals.
Thanks, Anto. Umemaliza the next story. Umeshamaliza yote.
I did tease it and talk about it. And I think it's our fault. Our fault, whoever liked, whoever commented on any of his posts, his videos, because what were we doing to ourselves? Now, Salt Bay is apparently in trouble after touching and kissing the World Cup trophy. He posed alongside Argentina players, bit into a medal, apparently, held the World Cup trophy, and even kissed it. According to FIFA rules, the trophy can only be touched and held by, as Anto had said, winners of the World Cup trophy, heads of state, and the 39-year-old chef didn't just touch. He didn't just touch. He didn't just touch it, okay? He also troubled Lionel Messi for a picture. While the Argentine captain ignored him at first, Salt Bay persisted, and in troubling him, he insisted to the point that he actually did get his picture, and people were not too happy to see that. The video circulated everywhere across the globe. People were upset. I saw it, and I didn't understand how someone who makes, steak could get to the point where now he's, just harassing
there's a
the
rumor
world
that
star
somebody called
player.
Gianni, I don't know if he's in the FIFA committee or something. He's sort of he's his friend. He goes to his restaurant. So he sort of empowered him to behave the way he's behaving. I mean, let's be honest. This guy didn't get on the pitch until he ran. Those guys who ran naked on the pitch. No, someone empowered him hey, it's allowed, get in, go get your photos, go get your moment. So, and also this is the problem with the social media world that we live in. That people want, because he wants all that for attention and for clicks. Remember, there was him and his photographer, the guy handling his phone. So somebody must have given him that power. On the flip side, let me be the devil's advocate. I also don't understand what's the big deal about...
Goja, finish the statement.
Let me explain to you why. I don't understand I'll be honest. I don't know what's the big deal about anyone who's not a winner, whoever holding the World Cup final trophy.
Okay.
Because we all know there's people who handle the trophy who are not supposed to, but they're just not on camera, so they get away with it. Let's be honest, when this trophy goes to Argentina, we know everyone's not touched that trophy. We just don't see them doing it.
Anto, unaona ile sword yenye Uhuru alipatia Ruto?
I'm sorry. Maybe you guys dislike Salt Bay because
Daddy
he's
Mato.
achieved a lot, so you're like, why is he?
Anto, unaona ile sword yenye Uhuru alipatia Ruto? Hiyo sword. Hawoni big deal kwa nini ni presidents peke yake wana exchange, si ndio? Hata hiyo hawoni ni big deal.
But Raila and Ruto didn't have to play a match for them to win that sword.
No. I'm just asking. There was a match. The match was called elections. And one person won. That is why they got the right to get that. Please, there are instruments of power and recognition. The World Cup is an instrument of recognition. And you have to fight your way towards earning it.
You have to earn
Not
it,
any person should be able to touch it, kiss it, and it was so awkward watching him take the trophy from Angel Di Maria. Angel Di Maria anataka kupigwa picha kwa sababu yeye amecheza, akaweka bao, akashinda, anataka kupigwa na trophy yake.
Na kuna Karis Wanyama hapo.
Kuna jamaa kwa hapo anafanya.
Karis Wanyama ako hapo kando. Anataka.
Let's all be honest. If any of you here on the panel
I did shades,
to hold it, should be holding it and taking photos.
Anto, I think if there's anyone to blame, I think not really to blame, but I'm thinking one of the loopholes. The people who are at the stadium, security na kila kitu ni wa Kenya. Mkenya umeenda pale umemfinyia ka 50. Salt Bay hata ingia.
Salt Bay anaingia. He was even doing
Metro.
Metro shika hiyo acha mambo.
This way.
Too much. It was so disrespectful.
But can we just all agree, whether or not you were following the World Cup, that was such an intense match.
Yes.
And shout out to Mbappe, because, you know, if you score a hat-trick in a match and you don't lift that trophy, and then you go into that locker room, what would you say, Anto?
I mean, to be honest, it's disheartening. France was the most African team after Morocco left.
Thank you.
After Morocco left.
Yes.
I mean, we all know they come from
Yes,
Ivory Coast,
they
Cameroon.
do.
Let's be honest.
Ghana, Nigeria.
It's
Let's
disheartening
go,
how
Ivory Coast.
the game sort of ended in terms of Mbappe losing that moment and France not getting the moment. But for me, I love that Argentina won, and I think a lot of people were happy because of Messi winning.
Yeah.
But I have to say this, I did not like the behavior of the Argentines after they'd won. There's a guy who had Mbappe's face on a doll. They were making fun of that. There's a coffin that had Mbappe's face on it that was burnt in Buenos Aires. I felt like after they won that...
Or even the goalkeeper made some gestures.
Made some gestures about Mbappe. That sort of made me lose respect for them. And I feel you need to win off the pitch and on the pitch.
And
so for me, on the pitch, Messi won. But off the pitch, the people who genuinely deserved that World Cup were the French.
Are you serious?
No,
Did you see what the
so.
French did?
I watched the
Did
game
you see how they attacked motorists? They pulled a KU.
saw that.
They pulled a
That's
KU in
so
France.
They were
unnecessary.
angry.
Anto we ujielewi. They were angry. So for them you feel like it's
Yeah, but
justice
also,
for them to do it.
Now when you
also,
wanna celebrate,
let's focus here on
I
the
thought
behavior
you'd
of
condemn
the players.
watu walisimama kwa bridge.
Guys,
Watu
let's
walisimama
focus-
kwa bridge ya Mudhurwa ya huko wakaanguka kwa basi.
Babasi akina Messi.
Hiyo ni historia ni Argentina.
Argentina,
Let's
by the
focus
way.
on the behavior of the players, because now we're moving, and I'm not saying it's okay that they did that, but we're moving away from the issue here. The issue here is the players and their and if we feel they should have won or not. The fans is one thing. We cannot take it away from Mbappe because of the fans. Okay, the same way we can't take it away from Messi because of Salt Bay.
But
so let's
No,
focus
but
Mbappe
on
has
the,
a future.
No, something else we need to talk about is the fact that the two French players who lost are now being subjected to some very
yes.
racist
Thank you.
remarks
Thank
on
you.
social
That is
media.
horrible.
It's
That is
a
horrible.
game. At the end of the day, it's a game. But I would just wish that all of them would just play for their home country come the next World Cup. You know, so that
happen.
Wasirudi?
No,
if Mbappe plays for Cameroon, he'll die poor.
Amina.
I haven't said just play forever. I've said for the World Cup. Come, you know, next World Cup. Because so you go, okay, so let me ask you this. So you lose and then you are all of a sudden an African. You are a
you're black,
Negro and you're a monkey.
Yeah.
But then if you're participating and you make it all the way to the finals, you are, it's almost, you know, when we talk about those abusive, toxic relationships where you grow up in a family where your dad claims you only when you're doing well, and then when you fail, you are your mother's son, your mother's daughter.
And this is the issue that happened with England when
it doesn't make any sense.
when they
Stop.
score penalties, they are English.
Yes.
When they lose, they're
They're
black.
Africans. They're
when,
Negroes.
Yeah, when the French,
Yeah.
including the guy, remember the guy who saved the kid who was, I think, either falling from a balcony and he jumped on top of some building in France. When he saved the kid, he was given French nationality.
Oh,
but
yeah,
he
I
had been
remember that.
fighting all his life
I
to
remember
get
that.
the nationality.
Yeah.
So it's a very, I mean, football it unites us,
It
but
has
it
to.
still shows the worst about
Yeah.
what we can be as human beings.
But
It
as
does.
for supporting Amina, I think I genuinely support. I'm for, you know, Messi retiring with the trophy.
Me
Mbappe
too.
ni mtoto mdogo. Ndiako second year
He's
KU ya
23,
huko.
yeah.
So the thing
No,
is,
me too.
he has a whole future. Akona 10 years ndiye afikie mahali Messi
Yeah.
yako saizi.
No,
So
I
I think
agree.
on the brighter side, you know, he has a lot of trophies to win. Yeah, he's the star to watch right now. Tushaona ya Cristiano na Messi sahi. Mbappe now is the kid to watch.
Amina anaweza sema.
I know. I've been watching pictures of Mbappe.
Amina sasa anaweza
Amina ameoa.
Amina sasa anaweza sema kitu.
There's some pictures of Mbappe. Let me tell you when he
Amina,
scores.
Amina anaweza sema kitu.
even ndio
It's
Karen
not
Nyamu
me, it's
alianza.
not
Yeah.
me,
I've
it's
been
not
watching
me.
pictures
Kidogo
of Sani.
kidogo Amina ako
I've seen the
Paris.
pictures. That's all
Kidogo
I'm
kidogo
saying. That's all
uko na
We have to
nini ya
talk-
France.
I saw, it's not me, it's him. It's him.
Aye.
I saw the pictures. It's when he scores, when he wants to say like, Sue, you know.
Yeah.
That's
And then-
Ronaldo, that's not
No, no, there are pictures of Mbappe. Anto, let me just show you. We're about to go on
Don't show
break.
him. Not
We
now.
are about to go
now,
on
Tabu.
break.
His own is after 10.
So, just Anto, let me just show Anto.
His one's after
and
10.
Osoro,
No,
so
no.
that you guys can see.
I mean,
And then
nionyeshe za nini, that striker wa Cameroon.
We nyamaza, ni
Hata
Mbappe.
ajui jina.
Amina.
We have to talk
Hata
about...
ajui.
Amina, just
Yes.
back to your point of saying that they should go back to their countries now, wacheze countries zao. It was Mbappe's father confessed that he tried to get into the national team in Cameroon.
Yeah.
He was required to bribe
True.
for the boy to join the team. So akatoka huko, akaenda France, akajoin national team, na his football career was perfect.
Yeah.
As far as the fact that they are black, yes, they miss their goals, and then kuna racism, insults towards them. I mean, I have come to realize that that is how the world will operate. We will hate it, we will talk about it, but we will forget about it. 2 years ago, Bukayo Saka missed during the Euro
Finals,
finals, missed a penalty. We talked about him. He went back to his job, continued playing football, still
People
earned his
loved him
salary,
again.
went back to the World Cup this year, scored like 5 goals, and he was still okay.
Yeah.
So this time, yes, the hate is going to come now, but they're still going back to their countries, going back to their teams. They're going to still play, and they're still going to be as footballers wazuri. Wakirudi countries zao, ndivyo. Careers zao zimeisha.
Yeah. But again, Amina, can you imagine
we have to
Mbappe
take a
warudi
break.
kucheza and they are not even paid? Mtu anacheza huko na hajalipwa, hajui atalala wapi. Such things, embarrassing moments.
Anyway guys,
for African
mtu
players.
kuna mtu alishindwa wa France alisema mpira ni ya watu ambao hawakusoma. Tuendeleeni sasa.
So, sasa tukiongelelea ball, mpira, kuchengwa, kucheza, the next story is going to be so awkward to introduce. I can't say it now, but we are going to be talking about... I can't
Don't say
that.
don't
Let me
say
just, no, let me take a break, and then we get back and I'll tell you what we're talking about. But like any ball, I knew I say. We'll be right back.